There may be times when automated device enrollment isn't a feasible option for enrolling devices into Jamf School. Some devices may be too old, others may not be available in Apple School Manager, or we may have existing devices that aren't ready to be erased for automated device enrollment. This is Zach. Let's see what other options we have for enrolling devices in Jamf School. Before we start, let's get some key vocabulary out of the way. The first is user enrollment versus device enrollment. User enrollment is a type of enrollment reserved for personally owned devices, like when you allow teachers or students to bring their own devices. User enrollment is minimally invasive on the device and, as such, has the least amount of management capabilities. Any institutional data is kept separate from user data so that it can be easily removed without erasing the device. Device enrollment is for school-owned devices. Since you own the device, you can apply as many management configurations as is possible. In this case, institutional data and personal data are not separated on the device. The next bit of vocabulary is supervision. Supervision is a special mode on Apple devices that gives administrators more power when managing them through mobile device management (MDM) software like Jamf School. When looking through Jamf School, you may often see subtext on various features stating that supervision is required for those features to work. For mobile devices, supervision can only be enabled through automated device enrollment or by using Apple Configurator and erasing devices. For computers, supervision is enabled automatically when a computer is enrolled through any method. Only institutional devices, devices owned by your school, should be supervised. At no point should personally owned devices be supervised, as this may compromise the user's private data. Now that we've got a good grasp of the vocabulary, let's jump into Jamf School and take a look at the other enrollment methods offered. From the Jamf School dashboard, navigate to Devices, Enroll Devices. Here we can see the additional enrollment methods available in Jamf School. Apple Configurator is an app available for iOS and macOS that can be used to perform a whole host of tasks on devices. Using Apple Configurator, we can add eligible devices to Apple School Manager, manually enroll them with supervision, or just activate supervision with the intent to enroll manually later. Using a USB hub, up to 30 devices can be connected at a time for faster preparation. For instructions on how to create blueprints for manual enrollment with Apple Configurator, click the link titled Manually on this page or visit the links in the resources. When prompted for an MDM server URL, use the URL listed on this page in your Jamf School server. For the next option, click On-Device Enrollment, iOS and macOS. On-Device Enrollment allows users to either scan the QR code on this page or navigate to the enrollment URL to manually download the MDM profile onto their device. This type of enrollment does not activate supervision. In order for devices to go through this method of enrollment and be supervised, devices will need to be manually supervised first with Apple Configurator. Let's test this process out on an iPad. From the home screen, either use the camera to scan the QR code on the screen, or open Safari and navigate to the enrollment URL listed in the second bullet. Note, if you scan the QR code, the network ID will be automatically filled out and the profile will be downloaded automatically. In the Enter Your Network ID field, enter the network ID listed in the third bullet in Jamf School. The Enter Your Managed Apple ID field is what will differentiate this device between device enrollment and user enrollment. Leaving the field blank will enroll the device with device enrollment as an institutional device. Entering a Managed Apple ID will enroll the device with user enrollment as a personal device. If the device is supervised, it will not be able to be enrolled in user enrollment, as personal devices should not be supervised. Tap Enroll to continue. Tap Allow on the prompt. Now we see a message that the MDM profile has been downloaded, and we need to go into the Settings app to install it. Tap Close, and then return to the home screen. Open the Settings app and tap Profile Downloaded near the top left. Information for the MDM profile will pop up. Tap Install in the top right. This warning explains what administrators may be able to do on the iPad after enrollment. Tap Install in the top right. Tap Trust to finish the installation. Then tap Done in the top right. Our device is now enrolled. To double-check, when we return to Jamf School, click Inventory under Devices and we can see our iPad listed there. Let's take a quick look at the remaining two methods of enrollment. Click Enroll Devices on the sidebar. Click Send Enroll link by email, iOS and macOS. This enrollment method is essentially on-device enrollment. We're just sending the enrollment URL via email. Add the recipient's email address to the email address field. A single email address may be added, or multiple addresses may be added, separated with a comma. Then fill out the subject and message fields. It can be helpful to include instructions for the users in the email message so they know exactly what to do. Click Send to send the email. Make sure to let your users know to expect this email. Once a user receives the email, they can follow the link to enroll their device. Let's see how this looks from a Mac. I have the email open here and I'm clicking the link. The profile downloads automatically and a notification pops up telling us to review the profile in System Settings to install it. Open the System Settings app, navigate to General, Device Management. There we can see the MDM profile ready to be reviewed. Double-click the profile to review it. We see all of the information about this profile, including all of the rights Jamf School will receive. Click Enroll in the bottom left. Administrator authentication is required for this, so I'm entering my admin password and clicking Enroll. Once the profile is installed, our computer is successfully enrolled. Switching back into Jamf School, we have one more option. Click Manually, iOS and macOS. This option is rarely used as it's the most manual method, but it can be helpful as a troubleshooting step if other methods of enrollment are failing. With this method, the MDM profile can be downloaded and installed directly on a Mac, or Apple Configurator can be used to apply the profile to mobile devices. Many different enrollment methods exist to get devices into Jamf School. While automated device enrollment is still the most recommended enrollment method, not all devices or scenarios are compatible. Work with your team to determine the best methods to use in your school. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in another video.